Hey guys, it's Francina Simone, and today I'm here with an update on the Harry Potter readathon and a very themey unboxing. So first, most of you probably know that I've been doing a Harry Potter readathon, and I've been starting on book one. I started on October the 31st, and I've been really busy lately, but I finally got through the first book. Now, normally I would do like a review, but it's Harry Potter. So instead, I'm just gonna go through character, plot, and world and talk about the really big highlights and what I think we can all kind of learn from Harry Potter, especially as writers. So first, what I love about Harry is that he's your classic underdog, but he is not a beaten dog. And by that I mean that Harry is smart, he's sassy, he's funny, he's willing to stand up for himself, even if it means getting punched in the face, but he does not back down. He is like super go forth and conquer. And I love that about Harry, and he's not super over cocky about it either, even though sometimes him and Ron can get into trouble. But nonetheless, Harry, he's an underdog for sure, but he's not a beaten dog. So plot. What I love about plot is obviously Harry Potter, it starts off as a middle grade and it grows into YA. But specifically with this book, it's a very middle grade plot where you've got him going through stuff and he like gets glimpses of the adult world and then gets wrapped up in it. And oh my God, crazy things happen. And then, you know, adults kind of rush in to save the day, sort of at the very, very end. I mean, the adults in this book, but still. The plot is very conquerable for Harry. Harry is a smart character, and the plot coincides with that. When Harry notices things in the plot, sometimes they're unimportant, and he notices them as unimportant things, but interesting things. And he doesn't shy away from thinking that it's interesting, but knowing that there's no way that he can know anything more about that. And then later, when it crops up again, Harry, his interest, then kind of goes a little bit further. It's no longer something that he's interested in, but something that intrigues him to question a tad bit farther. And that's usually how his plot goes. Because as most of you know, the plot is very centered around what adults are doing in the background. And he just kind of nosies his way into it and falls into it in other instances. I don't know why I'm being so like, try not to spoil, because I know most of you have probably read Harry Potter, but nonetheless, I'm going to keep it this way, because what if you haven't? Lastly, world. Okay, there's nothing to say about world building. I mean, the woman has a theme park. So, like, there's obviously overwhelming evidence that the world in this book is amazing. It's well thought out. It's extremely in-depth and super cool. So, I mean, there's literally nothing I can say about world that hasn't already been said by Universal Studios and Warner Brothers. All that being said, I do want to mention something very interesting about this world, and it's the adults in this world, something that a lot of YA can learn from. And that's, you know, the adults in Harry Potter, they're there. There's plenty of teachers. There's even Dumbledore. There are mean adults. There are loving adults. Nonetheless, they are there. They are present, and they are actually either hindering or helping Harry along the way. And what I like about this is the kids don't rule the world. The adults do, and the kids have to work within the confines of that. Sometimes that means being sneaky, and sometimes that means the adults are being sneaky, and the way that they navigate that relationship. I think a lot of YA tends to forget how to navigate that, and instead a lot of the teens just kind of run rampant all over the world, doing things that generally adults would do, or holding positions that generally adults would hold. So I really love that aspect of the world, and I think that's something that all of us can learn from when writing YA. Now that all that being said, I want to get into the unboxing. So I wanted to start off this readathon like with a really thematic kind of thing. Something to really set the atmosphere. So I went to cratejoy.com because it is the warehouses for subscription boxes. I mean, seriously, if you want anything between self-care and pet care, go to Cratejoy. They've got everything in between that, including everything pop culture. So I figured they'd probably have some Harry Potter stuff. Now, while I was searching Cratejoy for some Harry Potter stuff, I decided to take a gamble and to look for something extremely niche. And I have to say, Cratejoy did not disappoint. So I went ahead and I teamed up with Cratejoy. I told them about the readathon and that I really wanted to unbox something really cool and thematic for it. And again, they did not disappoint. Thank you, Cratejoy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They sent me this bomb shirt first, and it's got pink in it, so even though I'm not a pink person, I'm totally a pink person. So, yay, yay, yay. So they are adding a little bit of wardrobe to my life, and they helped me get my life with this box. Now, this box is called the Wild Rituals box. And actually, since I got the box, it's actually been rebranded as the House of Rituals. However, guys, this box is not disappointing whatsoever. I wanted to find like a witch box, like literally a box that somebody who is interested in the more witchy side of things would get. And lo and behold, Cratejoy has quite a few selections. And I thought this one was actually probably the best one to get to stick with like the Harry Potter theme. So I did go ahead and I looked through it before I started the video because I wanted to make sure that it was going to be something good and I didn't want to like unbox something that wasn't that great. And oh my god, guys, I cannot wait to show you some of the stuff in this box. So first it comes with 3 cards and these cards are essentially purification. But if you're just really into kind of like spirituality in general, I think, and cleansing things, this is a cool box to get. So guys, originally what I was thinking about when I wanted to really capture the theme of this was Harry Potter 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban, when they start their divinations class. And I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I totally want to capture that kind of feeling. So first and foremost, I open up this box and it smells glorious. This box is all about like making the home really like homey, cleansed and clean and just feeling the natural vibes of the earth and the home. And there is nothing more cool than this smell. So it comes with a whole bunch of like really cool stuff. Here is a herbal blend for a ritual bath. So if you want to cleanse yourself, bruh, y'all know I like to take baths, and I also like to read in the bath. So can you guess what is going to be in my bath when I start Harry Potter 2? Guess who's gonna be taking a bath with it? So this is really cool because it's a loose herbal blend, so you've got to like put it in something, unless you've got something to like stop all of the leaves and stuff from going down your pipe. But I cannot say again how good this smells. Plus, it is in a glass bottle, so this bottle is actually really reusable for spices. It comes with some sage, so you know, burn the house down. I'm just kidding. No, but it comes with some sage to help you cleanse and purify your home. Okay, now this is another thing that I thought was really cool and kind of reminiscent from the Goblet of Fire. So this one has, it's an element kit. And when I first opened this, you know what the first book I thought of was Darker Shades of Magic. In the very beginning, Kel is in this bar and he's trading stuff with the people in there who like kind of know that magic exists, but they don't, or they just like buying magic stuff even though they don't have magic there. And they have a kit similar to this, except for theirs has bones and all sorts of other crazy stuff. But so, loved this. You got a feather for air. It looks like a snail shell, like a crushed shell, or a fossil of a snail shell. Like, that's pretty intense. For water, obviously a candle for fire, and it's got some earthy herbs in here, like crunched up herbs for earth. Next big things I have are 2 candles and a glass candle holder. This is so cool, and it's giving me some serious witchy vibes. So next in here, these are 2 bags. Like, I love these bags. They're kind of like made of burlap. This is really nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so I didn't actually see. I saw what was inside, but I didn't see it. And this is a crystal, and so pretty. And this totally reminds me of what would be in the divinations classroom. Professor Trelawney, is that what her name is? Trelawney? Damn, I don't even know her name because she's kind of crazy. The crazy one who'd be doing all the prophecies. She would have this. You know what? I need a teacup because she would also have a nice little teacup. Okay, so inside this other bag is a handful of, I think these are incense. Like, oh, this smells so good. Like, I believe each individual one is like an incense because it comes with like a little palette to put it on, and I think you can burn it. They smell so good. And you know what? I'm going to put them next to the cat litter box. I don't know what comes out of his furry little behind, but it smells like demons. Okay, and there is still stuff. So next, here's a purification oil. So this one contains almond oil, orange, lemongrass, lemon, and lime. And it smells so good. If you have a humidifier, oh my God, hold on. You know what this smell reminds me of though? It kind of reminds me of like a crisp, clean fall breeze. Oh, guess who's gonna put this in the humidifier? I really wish I would have had this when I was reading the scene with the troll in the toilets because it was the Halloween scene and I had my pumpkins and I put them like the little candles inside, even though by the time I was reading it, Halloween was over. Don't judge me, I keep my pumpkins. And it was just, I don't know. I looked around the room and I was reading that part and I was reading out loud to my kid and it really like gelled really well. If we would have had these scents as well, ooh, really would have set the mood. Okay, the second to last thing, and the last one is the most amazing, but this is potpourri. This is called a ritual incense, but it's like potpourri. You throw it in a pot of boiling water, I believe. Ooh, and it smells so good. But this one smells like, Oh, this one smells like the good part of fall, right before Christmas happens. Ooh, ooh. I don't know why I keep saying that, but this smells like right before Christmas, like right before you put the cinnamon in, like right as Thanksgiving is rolling around, like that weird Thanksgiving, like that between like Thanksgiving and the first of Christmas, or like right before you get your Christmas tree. Ooh, like a walk in the forest, right before it starts snowing and getting all muddy and nasty. Oh, like right when you're like, oh, this is my life. I feel so spiritually connected to the world. And then it starts to snow and you're like, I need to go inside with my electrical heating. Like right before that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Goblet of fire. That's what I want this for. It reminds me of the earth, and the earth always reminds me of dragons. But guys, the last thing in this box that I thought was so awesome, and like hands down, I loved this journal. Now, I believe what it is used for in context with the box is to write like purification rituals in there. So like if you want to cleanse and purify your house, whatever kind of religious belief you follow, each one generally has something to help you cleanse your house. Or whether you're atheist and you just want to clean your goddamn house and cleanse it of the negative energies that you walk around with. Like we all have them. Generally, you're supposed to keep like those types of things in here. So like prayers and stuff like that. But look at this book. Look at this book. Don't it look like it belongs in the library? Like, ooh, the restricted section. Look at that stone inside. I was like, wait, what? This brought out the Hermione in me. I was like, I love this. Okay, so it's got like a really cool little clasp here. And then the paper inside. So this is like a legit like bound journal. And the paper feels like it's kind of like recycled paper. So it has that kind of parchment like feel to it, like the kind where they pasted, like the way that they actually made paper before, like when they stopped skinning goats to do it. Like, guys, this is adorbs and so on point, so on brand for my Harry Potter theme. And this was what really, 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 really made me glad that I skipped on getting like a Harry Potter themed box and I just got one like this, because it feels so on point for like this whole readathon and this whole thing. And I was just like, hey! So, guys, I loved this box. But honestly, I couldn't have been able to do this without Cratejoy, 1. And 2, they literally have almost dang near anything you could possibly want from a subscription box. And they always have a growing selection and new stuff. Like, they have so much stuff. So if you want anything, like this was just a really, really fun thing to do for a themed Harry Potter thing, and all this stuff is really just gonna get me in the mood for fall and for really embracing and grounding myself as winter comes, because winter is coming. But for anything that you want, like I am here for cratejoy.com. Just go check it out. Now I have all of the links down below, and of course if you use any of my links, I do get some kickback for it, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I mean, if you just want to give a sister some recognition, I have all of the links down below. I will link the one for this box specifically if you're really interested in it, and I will also link the website for Cratejoy. Down below, let me know where you are in the Harry Potter readathon. I still haven't picked a hashtag to use on Twitter because I have been like legit, like super busy with all of my edits and what's been going on writing wise. But I've been really busy lately. So let me know where you guys are in the readathon. And also let me know if you actually get subscription stuff from Cratejoy. What do you get and what do you like and what subscription boxes are you into? But until the next video, TTYL, ta-ta for now. Bye!